Hello everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Goodbye despair, and what despair it is. Last episode, the bombs Nagito put down, which we thought were bombs, didn't actually exist and were nothing more than fireworks. Nagito told us to come to the factory warehouse. When we went there, it was on fire. Managed to put out the fire with sprinklers, but we couldn't go in there. But now we can, at the Monokuma Theater, which was always chock full of wonderful, useful information, is over, so let's go.
Phew.
So I feel better, that's good. Not like I care or anything, but... yeah, he's got all pissed off because his merchandise is all wet and ruined.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it.
Okay. See, Sonya was acting pretty weird last episode. She was at the military base and everyone was at the factory, because that's where the bombs were. For what reason, we really don't know, but she came in, she's like, hey, that's not a bomb. We're not real sure why she knew that. I don't know, I'm starting to suspect she's the traitor. Could be wrong. Hope I'm wrong. I like Sonya.
Jeez.
Is her country, like, I wonder if her country even, like, exists, because you think someone would have heard of it, right?
I'll leave the rest to you.
How considerate.
Here. Perhaps.
Is he? He said he was, but who knows? Yeah, he's probably gone by now. Maybe he burnt up. We can only hope.
Hey.
Alright, let's go inside. One of my loyal commenters on my video, who comments on a lot of my Danganronpa videos, was like, hey, this will be an exciting week. So I am looking forward to seeing what that entails, exactly. Well, nothing happened, but... I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. And I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late, you know? Why do I feel this anxious? You know, it's not this easy. Something's up. How's the princess doing?
It is strange, no?
Why did the warehouse catch fire? Wasn't there like a bunch of cardboard Monokumas in there or something? Anyway, let's go inside, see what awaits us. Yeah, I saw that like blue thing. It's like, oh, it's like a iPod radio thingy-majigger playing that damn music. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me all at once.
It smells.
Hey!
It's probably the fire.
I am sorry!
You serious?
Say it ain't so, Miss Sonya. Smell I've never smelled before. It smells like despair.
Like...
And cookies.
Hey.
Did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
There's space on the other side of the curtain. Let's pull back the curtain, shall we? Let's find the old man behind it. When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, yeah, more warehouse. Still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Let's go. I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. Oh, shit. He's dead. And he's really dead. Like, not even, like, what the hell? Look at that. A knife in his hand, a spear in his chest, rope tied around his body. Looks like he's got stab marks on his legs. Tape or whatever that is covering his mouth. Like, man. I hated the guy, sure. But someone really hated this guy. And I don't know what I'm looking at, really. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagita Komeda, the ultimate unlucky student. Haha. Time had already stopped. Fuck, man. Well, Nagita's dead. Who am I gonna make fun of now? Kind of sad. Not that I cared for him or anything, really, but eventually the shock finally registered with me. You know, like, he's dead, alright? I mean, a numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend this reality yet.
Huh?
There's a bloody Monokuma doll, too.
What? What?
Are you serious?
If you can pretend that, you're a very good actor. You're right. I thought he would make it to the end. You know, the game was kind of pushing that way, but that's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with us, and they always try to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito's dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape the truth. But even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hey!
Damn it.
Weren't we all together, though? Well, the video could have been... I don't know. It's weird. No, we'll figure it all out.
That's right.
I mean, one of us killed him. Ugh. One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? Like, man. It's gonna start again, I'm afraid.
Of course!
Who killed him?
Hey! Hey! Shing!
Wait!
Damn it!
You stupid brother! Got it?
Oh, here we go. We're gonna get into it again, right?
Hey, hey!
What's this?
Hey!
Like...
Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on the island?
Please wait.
I mean, you're both in cahoots with each other, so you know what? I don't really care. I mean, we already got enough crap to deal with right now. I mean, I don't want to deal with you guys again, really.
Hey.
Let's begin.
This is just...
We have to do it, regardless. The game must continue. We have no choice but to do it. Well, we know he didn't burn up in the fire.
Nice!
Don't fuck with me!
Yeah, you tell him. That's right, Fuyuhiko.
This is kind of depressing.
It's getting a little boring, I guess, right?
Actually,
The end is near. The end.
what's the matter?
You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind the timer. 2 days left. So is this the last trial? Is there only 5 trials? First game there were 6 trials. Is there only 5? Well, that doesn't make sense, right? We still don't know who the traitor is. We have no real clue who the mastermind is. I mean, I'm sure people have figured it out by now. People much smarter than me, which is most of the population. When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey!
Yeah, probably over in not a good way.
You serious?
Huh, yeah, right. Like it'll be that easy.
What are you gonna do?
Something you gotta do before that.
So, it's the Monokuma file! Phew!
Gotta find out who his killer is. There won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
That makes sense.
Wait!
Someone said I would be annoyed by this trial. I wonder what kind of crap they're gonna pull me this time.
I won't forgive you.
You think we're gonna get to go home? How dense are you, man?
But still,
Yeah, we gotta focus on his case first.
Damn it!
It'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
all right!
Yeah, let's solve his case. Get the hell out of here.
However,
Someone in this room killed Nagito, so someone's not getting to go home. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was the truth of the previous cases, sure, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because of the victim was Nagito? I mean, because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside of me. Well, crap. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file and listen to this really cool music. He was 5'9". Wow. Born April 28th. Blood type O. Nice. Victim is Nagito Kamaeda. Body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Makes sense, that's when the bombs went off. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. My god. What a tragic situation. I mean, just reading this is making me depressed.
huh?
What do you mean? What's wrong with it? Multiple stab on each of his thighs, spear in his stomach. Laceration in his left arm and knife impaled in his right hand. What's wrong with it?
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Why is it weird? Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. Why don't you just spill it, okay? Later. During the trial.
See?
Haha. Guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagato's body. Start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagato's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagato's body. You probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Alrighty, let's go. Ugh. Never expected Nagato to die like this. He always spout nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. And even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to find out the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. Never be saved by him again either. No. Now it's not time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Yeah. Okay, what catches our eyes? Fucking everything. The knife is stabbed in Nagato's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? It must be from the military base. Military base. Ah, now that you mention it, it looks like a survival knife.
Well?
Yeah, probably. Which means after the killers finished stabbing Nagato's left legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
It cannot be!
Then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel!
Then... does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But, I mean, they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why go all that length? Why even use the spear at all, really?
You are right.
That's weird. I'm sure that all ties into how he was killed, but... yeah, maybe they had to use it. A reason they had to use a spear, huh? Okay. Alright, there's this thing. Like it's bloody there. The spear with a flashing ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagato's stomach. Yeah, yeah, it looks pretty fatal to me.
What's this?
The cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew!
You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Oh wait, these were the weapons that were in the castle. Oh, the spear was anyway. Is this your first time looking at this too? Spear Gunnier. You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, I was at the castle.
What? What the hell?
I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Interesting. More important, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently the spear came from Izumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Weird. Okay, got legs. Both his legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagata but also stab his legs? Oh my god, why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
Part of that rope on his right arm is burned off. The fire didn't reach here though, did it? I bet that means something. This definitely looks like they were torturing him. I bet they tortured him so that they would reveal the traitor. Because remember, he said he knew who the traitor was.
Huh?
But, well, then again, he didn't mention it until the video, right? He already knew who it was. There wasn't time to do all this. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. Well, if that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
I didn't do it, I swear. Did I?
Damn it!
But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Probably. Okay, tortured wounds. Did I check this out already? That tip of the rope is burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's toes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? That's a good point. Interesting. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had his agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
This is the most messed up murder yet. Shaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Oh. In one swift moment, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
I'll put it back right away. Does it really matter now?
Hey, hey, hey!
You ungrateful swine! The blood on Nagito's face looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm.
Man.
His left arm.
Hey, hey.
But the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
Well?
It was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. I would imagine he'd probably be like coughing up blood or something, right? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body, so he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I'm not wrong, am I? Like, the whole blood? I mean, he got a spear through his chest.
Yep.
This might be some kind of clue too, I should remember it. Duct tape. Okay. What else is there to investigate? Did that. Did his face. Left hand, we didn't do that yet. It's cut on his upper left arm, his legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that his wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to the other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
I'm gonna have to use so much club soda to get this stuff off. What's strange?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is formed when the left arm is sliced, but you're right, there's no blood on his arm, or on his palm. That's weird. He was holding on to the weight. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? He was holding on to the end of the weight. But why? Definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. That would explain the one on his palm, but something else is strange. The back of his hand.
Well?
Oh, well, there goes my theory. Also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right, why is it only on this part?
See?
That is weird. Well, what's to win? Yeah, sure, you win. Whatever. It's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? That's funky. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Man, I can't believe it actually investigates such a grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? Ugh. Classmate's dead body's right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer is responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. I have an abnormal brain. Alright. That's this thing. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. It's about damn time. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. Nice reference there. I know you're not dead. I saw that when I came in here. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory? I mean, you're a stuffed animal too.
Hey! What the heck?
Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Probably. Then why'd he do it? That's not a trick. There's blood on it. Making a hole like I got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
He had nothing to do with it. What?
You're so evil.
What's this?
I can't lose.
Whatever. Looks like those annoyances are gone. And what is, if it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? Why? Is this Chris's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. I really don't. I'm like, what? Whatever. Shoot these fire grenade things. Ah, it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Someone probably want to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's a most foolish thought. This is clearly the case of the fire. Cause of the fire.
Well,
Yeah?
which means
Curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? You think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
It caused a fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... Huh. Alrighty. There's something else to investigate here? Oh, I guess there is. Oh, it's over here. Nothing. Talk to these people.
So just as I thought.
Nothing would make me happier. Yeah. After. You did it! No, I'm kidding. He probably didn't do it. Doesn't seem like the type, really. No, she looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? There's something strange about the ceiling. About the sprinkler. That's one the sprinkler has activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder next to it right there.
see?
There's blood on it. Huh. Oh, that's from the weight. Right? Like the thing was, okay, here's what happened, here's what happened. The spear was dangling off of the girder thingy. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, why would blood be up there? Okay, well, yeah. Well, huh. Okay. Oh, that was a weird train of thought I had. What the fuck? Definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Blood? God, it definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. Nagito, why do you have to die in such a convoluted and ridiculous way? God damn it, Nagito. Even at death, you still torture me. Definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder. It's not like it has something to do with that weight thing, though. What do you know?
Like,
I definitely can't stop thinking about it. I mean, like, I know you're like a big mafia guy, but I mean, this is pretty extreme, right? What's gonna happen in 2 days?
huh? That's obviously wrong.
Dude, people are killing each other. You honestly think it's gonna be that easy? Alright, carefree till the end, right? I guess this denial is the only way you can cope with all this crap. Does that mean you don't think it'll happen?
Well, yeah.
That's true. You could do that.
Hey, hey! Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, he's making us kill each other. What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
Exactly, there's no way this is all gonna end so smoothly. But wouldn't that be such a mindfuck if it did? The countdown ends, everyone wakes up, it was all a dream. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Well, one of you guys isn't gonna live, but I'll definitely live because I'm the protagonist.
I know. You...
Let's talk to... hiding behind those things. What doesn't matter?
So,
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written. The time of noon sharp. What if it was at noon? What were we doing at that time? We were in the warehouse.
It's time.
It's 12:30. Oh, has a clock function. Not very nice. Died 30 minutes ago. He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a very bad way to describe it. Most likely. You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right!
Whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer, but the killer could have used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed some time to prepare.
All right!
It's fucking everybody. We were all scattered around.
huh?
Yeah, like, that's horrible. What's the problem? Oh, no, then I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. Oh, shit. If not, they wouldn't have gone through the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate the other areas to figure that out. Try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse. MP3 player. Even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe...
That weird music was playing. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Okay, the music was playing. Why is that important? I don't know. I don't disagree with that, but why was the card playing music from this? It's weird. There's CDs here. And all copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too. A lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered around like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? What do you mean?
See?
Okay, we should kick the door open to cause the panels to fall over like dominoes. Okay. Yeah, we got this. Alright. Could it be? Was that it?
Well,
Something else.
hey.
I'm thinking, yeah, I was like, maybe maybe they like were like set to like light on fire and burn the whole warehouse. Compared to the other tipped over panel, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So,
It is strange. That means we can speculate that this was done intentionally. Okay. Weird. What's over here? Tons of books. Why are these books not burnt? Oh, they soaked them, okay. It's not like I'm missing much. What have we not investigated? We did the CDs. Like up here? No, I mean there's nothing here. Let's talk to these guys again. Even though I did say I was gonna frickin' kill him.
Hey!
Oh, I would have actually done it. It's upset.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Yeah. Looks like Sonny's focusing on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there is something I needed to ask her about. Now that we pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonya, do you have a minute? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It's alright, it's not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs are fake? How could you have known that? That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. I mean, come on. That's pretty suspicious. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
oh my! It cannot be!
Yes, how could I not? Well, yeah, of course the killer's gonna say that. Hello? Got quite the mouth on you for someone who speaks 15 languages or whatever. Sonya?
I am sorry!
Why was at the military base? I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. What?
Well?
At first I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
The bombs had disappeared. Thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but can't find them. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen!
Because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you know that the bombs were fake? I attempted to use one of them. Hello? What? What?
I see.
Oh, you were gonna blow open the door to the ancient ruin. I still believe the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain interest in the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
Come on, no more watching.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
Yeah, maybe. Can Monami back that story up, though? Yeah, where did he get that bomb? Oh, he probably got the octagon, right? Didn't we kind of verify that? He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs were real as well. If so, the Nagato's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
Do you have a minute?
I don't know. You're right, I got it. I guess, I don't know. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand.
Hold it.
Yeah, I'm kinda worried. I'm gonna bomb this trial horribly.
Well?
Might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonya mentioned, the plushie factory, Izumi Castle where the spear originally came from, Nagato's room too. I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions. I need to know more about him.
Can you hear me?
Alright. In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
Huh?
There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we investigate all we can here.
See?
Looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. And to search for them in other areas. Probably. There aren't any clues in other areas, we have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Well,
There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagato's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around.